Hello guys and welcome to another edition of Rage Against the Dice. Today we're looking at some of the orcs that I'm painting up currently for my 40k army, my Gorkamorka, and also for Kill Team. So we're hitting a lot of birds with one stone here. Now a lot of you have obviously been watching the unboxing videos and you've thought, Kev, what's happening with all those beautiful miniatures that you're unboxed? Well, I'm violently throwing paint on them and ruining them. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at each one, where we're at so far. So, I'll move the trucks to one side. The first one we have is my first Storm Boy. Now, for my normal 40k, this is going to be a Storm Boy. It's a Blood Axe army, as you can see from the camo pants, and clearly the leaves that have been stuck on there. Because they're an orc, there is a backstory, and I'll kind of cover it in a second. But so, that's the scheme I'm going with. He's just a tester one, and he's the only model so far that's fully finished. Every other model I've done so far is finished, but needs the leaves putting on. So that's what my Storm Boys are going to be look like. So they wear like a Space Wolfy type coloured top. They've got Codex grey with obviously the appropriate highlight style pants on. And they have reds and blues. Now, what these originally were was this was a Speed Freaks army. Or a Speed Freaks gang, mob, crew, cult, clan that got stuck on a planet that Catachans was stuck on, and so they kind of learned the ways of Catachans. So they're very, very good at camouflaging and stuff like that, but only in a Catachan way, so very leafy and stuff like that. And then what happened was, they were rescued from a planet by a clan of Blood Axes. Well, they were on a kind of war, and these guys got mixed in with them, so they're kind of Speed Freaks mixed with Blood Claws. Or Blood Axes, sorry. Blood Claws is something very different. They're Space Wolves. So yeah, so they still wear the reds and blues of the Speed Freaks, and they're obviously at the same time, they wear camo and things like that, and they're very, very sneaky. So this is my first Orc Knob, and he's an Orc Knob that's going to be used, A, for Gorkamorka, as my main Orc Knob, for my Da Sneaky Boys. And he may eventually get integrated into my Kill Team. Who knows? But he's he needs the leaves and stuff stuck on him. They're painted. I just haven't really brought... I want to wait till the full unit of these, because I'm using these 5, and then the 5... There's Ghost Dryer, by the way. And the 5 that I got in the Orc Knob set to build up a unit of 10. And they're all going to have choppers and axes, and they're all going to be painted up the same. And then once I've done that, I'm going to put the leaves on them so their leaves kind of match. But just to bring it back to this guy, so as I said, he's fully finished. And you'll notice that they've got desert bases, and that's because they're from a desert planet, or they're currently residing on a desert planet. But because orcs and their latent psychic abilities, because when they put the leaves on them they think that they're stealthy, it means they are stealthy. But what it also means is this is a Storm Boy normally, but in Kill Team these are going to be commandos, and I'm building commandos out of Storm Boys because I love the model, and Storm Boys aren't in Kill Team, but they are just used as commandos. They're going to be armed as commandos, and I'm going to use them as such. That's why I just thought I'd bring him back. Now we're going to look at my Trukk evolution. So you remember seeing this little bad guy? This was originally released with the Gorkamorka set, and then you could get it separately, and then it came in, I believe, between 3rd and 4th, no, 4th and 5th edition, or between 3rd and 4th. When did the Orc Codex? I think it was a 4th edition one. The 4th edition Battle Force came with one of these and some bikes and then some Orc Boys. And so that's what this is. But this one is the Revel one. I think it was a slightly different plastic, if I'm honest. It felt different, and it didn't stick as well with plastic glue, so I ended up having to build this with super glue. But you can see it's got the reds and the blues that are going to be used in, across all of them. So it's that Speed Freak side of it. The driver himself, I don't know if you can just see it in there. The driver's still got the camo pants on. He's still got the Space Wolfy-esque colour vest. This will eventually have leaves and stuff stuck on it too, but again they're going to be stuck sparsely and inappropriately, so there's no way it would ever hide anything. But because they're orcs, it kind of still works. And it's got the hazardy stripes on because I wanted to use it in Gorkamorka, And I love the hazardy stripes in Gorkamorka. I've tried to make it feel a bit ramshackle. Underneath it's just very, very basic. You can see how I painted it, which was tin bits or warp block bronze, or whatever it's called these days. And then dry brushes of the varying Games Workshop silvers, starting with Bolt Gun and working all the way up to Silver Storm or whatever it's called. Let me just double check. Storm Host Silver, that's the one. For like the edging and stuff like that. And then I painted it a panel at a time so that the reds were slightly different. You can see there's 3 different reds there. And then we're moving on to the evolution of this, which is the normal Games Workshop-y Trukk, which I still think is a beautiful bit of kit, and I've got it with a wrecking ball. I don't have a driver in there because I'm using it mainly for Gorkamorka, but I have painted up the driver so he can slot back in so I can put him in with his big shooter if I need be. So again, you'll see the same beats because it's kind of an evolution of the previous one. So it's got the reds, the different kinds of reds, and the blues. It's still got, if you see it there, it's still got the hazards. Still got the not reinforced ram, although it does have the exact same reinforced ram if you'll notice, but then with extra bits added. I went for like an Optimus Prime from the first Transformers movie look, so I've gone with the flames and stuff like that, and then I've gone with a Mad Max feel for the driver himself, where he's still wearing the camo pants, he's still got the flesh that he does have. He's still got tiny bits of Space Wolf, and then he's still repping the red and blue because he's got that on his helmet, and then he's throwing a stick bomb, as you can see there. And again, I need to stick some leaves on this, and I might do a bit of weathering or something like that on it. I'm not quite sure at this stage. What I tried to do on these bits was I tried to make them look like they've been roughly Ork welded. So I put a load of super glue on there, and then I sprinkled bicarbonate soda on there to give it this kind of rusty effect, and I did the same on this. Because I wanted it to look like it was really badly welded, because they're Orks, and you know, your mech boy's your mech boy at the end of the day. So yeah, sorry about that. That wasn't a jump cut. It was just that the postman arrived with my Speed Freak, so I kind of lost interest in what I was doing. Had to answer that. So yeah, I'm back. So yeah, where was I up to? Yeah, so I had that kind of Mad Maxy look. I kind of stuck with the reds and blues. I stuck with the, you know, the similar look. And the next evolution, to sort of show where we're going with regards to it, the one I'm painting next, as much as I want to paint Speed Freak stuff, is this. Which is my Ork. This is, obviously it is the Battle Wagon kit, but it's going to be used as an Ork Trukk, and it's going to be painted the same as the other two, and it's kind of the next step of it. Obviously you can get more boys in here because of this bit, and then this will hold one in there, so you've got a gunner. It's got the gun on, but if you don't pay for it, then you just use it as it is, and that's just held together with bits of very Orky. It's put together with stuff from the Sector Imperialis set, I think it is. And you get these girders, and they're going to be used when I'm building my Ork city, or my Ork bit. So what I've done with this is I sprayed it black, as you can vaguely see, and I dry brushed it very, very heavily with the tin bits / warp block bronze. Then what I'm going to do is I will give it a very, very sort of scraggly dry brush of Bolt Gun, and then I'll null oil the whole model. What I'll do after that is I'll start painting the panels in, much like I've done on the other one. I'll do a panel at a time, so I'll do maybe that bit blue, and then I'll go red and red, blue and blue. And the reason I do it a panel at a time, and I do the weathering a panel at a time, is so that they don't feel like a full painted model. It feels like you've kind of thrown stuff together. Like if I bring this one back, you can see even in the front there's like different tones in the reds and things like that. And obviously I've used actual different reds on there, but it's just to give it this kind of look that it's just sort of pieced together, that your mech boys kind of just jam stuff together to see what works, which is obviously what I was talking about before, was mech boys, before I got distracted. So yes, this is going to be the next one. This is going to get painted, and then I'm going to start working on all the Speed Freaks vehicles. I do have another basic Trukk on the way, and once that basic Trukk arrives, I am going to build that up and paint it as such. But no, that's me sorted for today, guys. Please leave a like. Please obviously leave a comment in the description below. Let me know what you think of this specifically. If it's your first time at your channel, please hit subscribe. You know, it feeds Alan's ego, and that's the main thing. And obviously, guys, pray to the dice gods and hope they smile upon you. Take care, and hopefully you don't have post-October blues. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.